cancer.
I have to agree that the big three treatments, chemo, radiation, and surgery, they are outdated methods for treating cancer. But what about somebody that's already undergone those treatments or is currently undergoing chemo, radiation, or surgery? Is there hope for them as well? You bet there is.
When it comes to people that have taken the chemotherapy or the toxic drugs that associated with that, you're going to look at immune boosting, I like to say mushrooms. Reishi and cordyceps, they have to happen. In fact, everybody, in my opinion, minus any toxicity or any contradictions, which at this point there are none for cordyceps, should be taking cordyceps in this environment. Now, what the cordyceps mushroom does is it ups your immunity and it ups available oxygen in your body. So cancer, as you know and everyone watching probably knows, thrives in a non-oxygen based environment or an anaerobic environment. So when you take this cordyceps, studies have shown that it ups your body's oxygen, internal oxygen, by 40%, ATP by 28%, and then it also increases your natural killer cell activity by 400%, and that was in people that had cancer for the last one, the natural killer cells. The athletes in China, it's been Chinese medicine for a long time, and in 1993 it became like right on the radar because the women's marathon team started shattering all these records, and they were shattering them by not 1 or 2 seconds, but 30, 40 seconds, just huge amounts. And people were trying to figure out what was going on, and they were taking cordyceps. They had supplemented with cordyceps.
More oxygen.
More oxygen, exactly. More available oxygen for the muscles. So what happened at that point is the sports commissions and the sports regulation bodies said, look, we got to regulate this stuff because it's very prominent in China, and they know how to develop it, and they have the best sources. It's not fair for other countries that don't have these sources, because now this is a unfair advantage. So now it's disseminated everywhere. You can buy it everywhere. But cordyceps is the way to go.
So you buy it at a health food store?
Yep, health food store.
Okay. Do you take a supplement or the fresh mushrooms?
That's a great question. You can take a tincture, which is the drops with water, or you can take a pill. Either way. Some companies are actually infusing it into coffee to go a step further.
I've seen that.
So there you go. I mean, people that don't like to take supplements, if they're coffee drinkers, you do that. Now, the other part of the mushroom I want to talk about is the reishi mushroom. The Biodefense and Bioshield Department of the United States did studies on the reishi mushroom for the big dogs, for swine flu, bird flu, some of the really nasty viruses. And at 1 to 100 dilution, it was showing huge virus killing abilities with this stuff. It ups your macrophages,